Hello there, this is James Crawford, it is 1978, and in a country in which one female Labour MP has been assassinated by a neo-Nazi, another neo-Nazi has been convicted of plotting to murder a second female Labour MP, the Finsbury Park terrorist who drove into a crowd of Muslims for the express purpose of killing as many as possible also hoped to assassinate the democratically elected leader of the opposition, Jeremy Corbyn. Serving British soldiers have been filmed using a photo of said leader, Jeremy Corbyn, for live-fire target practice. One black female Labour MP, Diane Abbott, receives more rape and death threats than every other female MP combined, and most recently, supporters of fascist conman Stephen Yaxley Lennon, aka Tommy Six Names Robinson, have attacked anti-racist protesters with bricks and bottles, injuring 3. The moderate centrist and right-wing enablers of fascism have declared that the act of terrorism, which is the greatest threat to our democracy, creating an inevitable downward spiral of political violence, is, drumroll please, throwing milkshakes at fascists. Because make no mistake, my friends, in a society in which the dominant in-group has the power to decide what is and is not terrorism, racism, sexism, a crime, or otherwise a bad thing, what is bad is entirely and solely a matter of what is perceived as being a threat to their dominance, entitlement, and privilege, or otherwise of making them feel uncomfortable, threatened, and judged, leading to the utterly absurd situation of mainstream democratic socialist policies such as requiring billionaires and corporations to actually pay the taxes that they already owe instead of giving them endless tax cuts, breaks and loopholes, and not allowing corporations to continue raping and pillaging our planet for the sole purpose of keeping their share price up, being condemned as radical hard-left commie Marxism, of vegans and feminists being condemned as Nazis while actual Nazis are very fine people with whom we merely disagree and who must be defeated in the marketplace of ideas, a world in which kneeling during the national anthem to protest institutionally racist police brutality is treason, while chanting Jews will not replace us in defense of a statue of an actual traitor is merely exercising the right to freedom of speech, and in which people fall over themselves to point out that the neo-Nazi who assassinated Joe Cox was mentally ill, ignoring the fact that he was declared legally sane for the purposes of his trial, and declare that liberalism, socialism, communism, or whatever other buzzword they're currently using to fearmonger against the boogeyman who threatens to raise their taxes and take away their freedom is itself a mental illness, because when all is said and done, as I explained in my previous video, links down as the underbar, bigotry, oppression, discrimination, marginalisation and what have you are not about hatred, they're about power, specifically the fear that the other will take away what you perceive to be yours and gain the power to declare that you are the bad guy.